Hi people, welcome to a workout. Listen, it is freezing. Yeah, Storm Bert is here and he's brought with him a load of rain and cold. But it won't stop me training, I just need to get warmed up. Yeah, now what am I getting out? I'm getting the bullworker out and the isokinator because I've had an idea. So when I got this isokinator, I got a little video with it, DVD, and there's a bold claim in there that you can get ripped to shreds in 90 days using this. Yeah. There's also a bold claim on this old workout with 7 exercises that you can get ripped to shreds in 90 days just with those 7 exercises. So it gave me an idea. I've got all that kit and I mix and match it all the time, yeah, but I never see how good I can get with it, yeah. So you're in for a treat. I'm going to use just the bullworker and I'm going to use the isokinator from now for 3 months, which is about 90 days, yeah, give or take. I'm going to use these pieces of equipment, just these, yeah. I'm going to throw in a couple of kilo 20s or one a week maybe, just to get the overall all-round body sorted out. But it's just going to be this and this. And I'm going to pick 7 exercises from the isokinator workout, and I'm going to pick 7 exercises. Well, I'm going to pick Dave Prowse's actually then. That's all I'm going to do for 90 days, and we'll see where I get to. I'm going to start off with easy spring, yeah, and I'm going to start off as if I've never trained in my life. Yeah, I'm going to go straight for easy spring on bullworker, and when I start on isokinator, I'm going to start on easiest setting, and I'm going to see where I get from there. It's always a good idea to do that, really. So where's this easy spring? I think it's that blue one. So blue one's the easy peasy spring going in. I don't mind starting right at bottom because I've got a bad shoulder again anyway, so it won't matter. Shoulder's absolutely gone backwards again. Yeah, I'll start there, I don't mind. It might last one workout, but then I'll move springs up, yeah. Right, so where do I start? We start with the isokinator and it's exercise 1A. Right, so if I do this wrong, people, yeah, let me know, because I've never used one of these. I had one as a kid, it was my brother's. We used to pull that and see them balls move. We didn't even know this slider existed on it. There were no instructions with it. And unfortunately, the one we had ended up in bin because nobody knew what to do with it. What a shame, because it was a classic. I've got the Green Giant, I bought it second hand and it's in beautiful condition, yeah. But here we go, exercise 1A, biceps and tricep. Right, so I've got the power pack, I've got it set on lowest setting. I've got to line these balls up somehow to these little holes here, which is there, and then I've got to go, yeah, so it's so breathing out on way down, breathing in on way up. Then you try and have a 2 seconds on way up and 2 seconds on way down. Like I say, completely new to this. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but I'm just following the instructions, yeah. I've watched the video briefly and that's all I know. So line the holes up, breathe out. Oof, 10. I made a few minor adjustments then. I was trying to aim for the ear on that side and it really brought the bicep in. And it is quite hard actually. It is quite hard. Weird, but I suppose I'll get used to it. So make sure those balls are lined up. One hand. Yep. There. Off we go. 10 on that arm. Wowzers, you do actually, when you're aiming for that ear, you do actually get a really powerful contraction. And you want to stop actually, it hurts that much. That is a surprise. That is a real surprise, right? Set 2. So the natural thing that you want to do when you grab this is kind of just curl to there. Yeah. But in the description it says the left arm curl towards the left ear. And what you do with that is you get a really, really big contraction. Yeah, you're not going to reach that ear, but it really, really squeezes that contraction. So let's go. Seven, 8, 9, 10. That's 2 sets of 10. Right, third and final set. Get some tension in the moles. Keep it there. You've got to try and keep it on the moles. Yeah, if it goes beyond and you're pulling too hard, you've got to keep it there. It's quite hard because this weight's quite easy. It's only 10k. But you've got to start somewhere with this thing. Right, so off we go. Got my breathing wrong, these, supposed to breathe out on the way down. They have got a system, you've got to breathe out, they tell you. I did forget that time, I'm sorry. Supposed to add towards the training, the way you train. So out, in. 10. This next exercise is for chest. You have to hold it like that. Put the tension on, keep your arm straight. Is it straight? Put the tension on. Right, breathe in on the way up, out on the way down. So. Five that way. Five that way. Yeah, so it's 10 in total. Now that was a bit easy on that one, I'll be honest with you. But I'm going to stick to it because, you know, I don't want to start too soon. I don't want to run before I can walk. So that was dead easy. So it's obviously going up. And I'll get to a stage where on the biceps I won't be able to go up anymore, but I'll still continue going up on this exercise. So I'm not right bothered. Just, you've got to start somewhere. And in my opinion, when you've never used a thing before, you've got to start from bottom, which is what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it at the start of the video, but just an update on this shoulder. Yeah, it's absolutely killing. It's locking, it hurts. I've been to doctors, by the way. People have been advising me to go seek medical profession, and I'm due a scan. They're going to scan it. Doctor noticed that I've got muscle wastage, probably suspects a bit of nerve damage, and it's not looking good for the old arm because I'm losing the use of it. And I noticed in my job, particularly Wednesday, I climbed a tree. You see, this arm always piggybacks off this arm, and I don't realise, but it does. It's kind of got a brain of its own. And I was up a tree, and I was holding on a branch with this hand, and I was chopping a big branch off with that hand. As soon as I chopped it off, it slid down, got stuck in the tree. Now obviously I couldn't use this hand. I grabbed the branch, tried to lift the branch up and pull it out of the leaves, which should be an easy thing to do, and it wouldn't do it. I couldn't pick the branch up even though it was just stuck by one twig. And then when I did get it unstuck, eventually using my momentum and my head and all sorts, I tried to pull it out and I couldn't pull it out. This arm had no strength. So it's looking pretty grim. But yeah, I've got a scan coming, see what scan says. I might end up having an operation. Right, off we go. I know there's a problem. I've been putting it off because I know it's quite serious, and part of me didn't want it to happen, but it is. Right, so push that round 5 times. In. 5. Swap sides. 5 of them. I can see that exercise becoming a really good exercise. I did it a little bit better that time, stretched out a little bit further. I could really feel it all around the chest. Yeah, even though it's not difficult at the moment, I can see where it's going. Right, last set. So, get sorted. Off we go. Five, other way. Two, 3, 4, 5. Right, this next exercise is probably not an easy one for me, but we'll see. It's like a sit-up, but it's like more like a crunchy, and you just crunch the side one, don't go quite down, and then crunch that side. So. That is a very hard exercise for me. I'm not a cardio king and I'm not a sit-up king either. But listen, it's on the cards, so I've got to do it for 90 days. So by the end of this, I will be a sit-up king. I felt it everywhere. I felt it in chest, I felt it in the obliques, and I'm obviously doing it wrong at the moment, but I will get to grips with it. I think the more you reach out, the more it gets your obliques. So as I trim myself up, I will get better at that. Watch this space, yeah. I like this piece of kit, it's really good. I can see potential even though I'm on ground zero. I can definitely see the potential. Right, set 2. I don't like this exercise. I do, but I don't. Right, let's go. So, push it out. Like so. So I can see the balls line up with the holes. I haven't got my shoulders on floor, I've got them raised. And off I go, breathe out. What makes that really hard is the fact that you've got to line up those balls with these holes, yeah. And as you try and squeeze them to keep them there, it really gets a really strong contraction on the abs and the obliques. And I'll be honest with you, I've never felt that before when just doing normal sit-ups. It increases the, it just increases the tension on the muscles just by concentrating on squeezing those balls together. So I can see where it's going. It's like dynamic tension, but you've got something to guide you. Right, set 3. Final set. I can feel it, really feel it on my stomach. Probably got weakest abs in the world, but I can definitely feel it. It is quite horrible actually. Right, let's go. They're the most intense crunches I've ever done in my life, and I've done a few crunches in my time. Now I know now I'm old that I don't do them that much, and I should. But yeah, that's intense. That really is intense. I'm going to enjoy doing this for 90 days, I'll tell you. Right, so this one grasps the straps. Yep. I'll start there. Breathe in. Ooh, 10 on each arm. That is a beast. That is an absolute beast of an exercise, yeah. I'm already not liking it. It's like a dumbbell lat raise, cross between somehow a press, but it's also like chest flies, because it brings up bottom of the chest in, yeah. It brings triceps in, biceps, forearms, little bit of lats, yeah. That is going to be one difficult exercise come 90 days. Set 2. So you grasp the straps like so. Pull to them circles. Off we go. Oh, that is a crucifier, yeah. I probably said it last set, yeah. It absolutely crucifies the body. There's no give, there's absolutely no give. And look where I am, 10 kilos, unbelievable. Now if that were a dumbbell, it'd be over in a flash, no matter how slow I tried to make it, yeah. And it wouldn't hit the spot like that does. Where's this machine been all my life? This is an unbelievable piece of kit, yeah. It's €400 or something like that, brand spanker, yeah. It's about 350 quid UK money, yeah. But I know it's a bold statement because I've only just bought it, but everybody needs one of these. That is unbelievable. Do you know when you start a workout routine, you write yourself a program out, don't you? You go to the gym, whatever, with your weights or your dumbbells or your kettlebells or whatever you're going to use, you write yourself a little workout out. And you use it for first day and you think, I've got to get into this, I'm not going to enjoy it. And then over time, you start to enjoy it, yeah. This isn't the case with this isokinator, yeah. I can already see that this exercise and the routine is going to absolutely jack me up. And I'm not kidding, I'm going to get jacked. I'm going to get jacked to shreds, ripped to shreds, yeah, in 90 days using this and bullworker. I actually started today with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, just to, because they made that bold claim, and I thought, well, you know what I mean, I'm going to either prove it or disprove it. Well, I'm quite confident already that I'm actually going to prove it, yeah, because I'm feeling it. And I even, where am I? I'm 4 exercises into 7 exercises and I'm genuinely feeling it. Right, off we go. Set 3. Grasp the straps. Get the tension so the balls line up with the holes. Off we go. Oh, unfortunately this shoulder isn't feeling it like this shoulder, just because it's in a weakened state. I don't know if it's coming across on telly, but no, it's happening this side. It's a really strange feeling, it's quite worrying. Two more. Oh. 2 more. Come on. Can't stop now. I need to go up. Whoa. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. No, I am going to say it, yeah. That's a bad exercise. It really is bad in the best possible way. Jacked already. I can feel it, I'm not kidding. I feel like I've pumped up like a big balloon. It's unbelievable. Right, these are called V-form and I don't know if I'm doing it right, so you grasp it with your head, get the tension on. Right, listen, I can't really explain what that is. It hits your lats, it hits your upper chest, it gets your traps, definitely gets your forearms and wrists a little bit, yeah, and it gets your back somehow. Strange, but decent exercise, yeah, and I probably will get used to it, and I'll probably get better at it, yeah, but good. Right, so if we go set 2, yeah. Ooh, have you noticed the breathing, yeah? They really do stress that you have to breathe a certain way when doing this workout, yeah? So I'm trying my best to breathe as the manual says, yeah? The good thing about following the manual, it genuinely does keep you breathing, which is important when you're doing kind of dynamic exercises. Last thing you want to be doing when you're squeezing is holding your breath. So following their rule, yeah, definitely keeps you breathing. Another thing that does as well, it feeds the muscles with oxygen that they need while they're training. So you don't run out of juice, even though you run out of breath. That is a weird piece of kit, yeah. You can tell it's German, yeah, because only they can think of something like this, yeah. But it is absolutely phenomenal. I might get another, you know, but this is really good. There's a bigger one than this. It's called the Black Beast, and it goes up to 200 kilograms. This is the Green Giant. This goes to 180 kilograms. I didn't know it was Green Giant when I bought it. Last set. Set the balls. Right, that time I held my arms a bit further back. I felt it all in the shoulders, the rear shoulders, the rhomboids, the traps, and down the middle of the back, yeah. Right, so this exercise is definitely going to take some getting used to, yeah, because you're strapped in, it's like a lunge. So, big strap, leg behind, leg stretched out, pull the balls, yep. Now this is going to be light for this, I know, but eventually it will take over. So off we go. That is a very, very strange feeling. That is unreal. It does. I expected it to do quads. It does glutes, hamstrings, yeah. It does it a little bit of quad, but not in the way I expected. It's more of a hamstring and glute movement, which I didn't expect, but it's just a position. Now that's unless I'm doing it wrong. Right, I'll do left leg. I've got to breathe out every time I bend down. and that's important. I got my breathing wrong then. Set the balls. I'm trying to tense my leg and straighten it, but because of position of the kit, it's physically impossible to do that safely. And I've watched video DVD as well, and he don't tense his leg at the top either. So I feel that you shouldn't really try and tense it because you're restricted. You do feel the stretch though at the bottom. That's where it gets the quads at the bottom. So I'm only new to this, I might be completely wrong, but just from how I feel, I don't expect to be able to tense this at the top just because of the restriction. And I think that's right, but we'll see as I go along. Now move on to the right leg now. Set 2, big straps. 2 straps on this machine. I forgot to mention there's little straps and big straps. The instructions tell you which ones to grab hold of. Right, so off we go. Set the tension, breathe in and out on the way down. One thing I have noticed, if you've got weak glutes like me, this really hits them, yeah. It don't give over, it don't let go. As soon as you start, they engage, and then engage throughout the chain because you're trying to keep that tension. So the muscles are fully engaged all the way through for 10 reps. That's an horrible exercise. One that I'm going to enjoy because I like being tortured. Yeah, and I can only get better at this, not worse. Well, I can. You don't know me, do you? I can definitely get worse. Second set. Left leg. Set the tension. Breathe in. Out. I'm better with this leg than I am with that leg for some reason. Right leg, last set. Set the tension. Breathe in. Out. That reminds me of back in the day when I used to do leg extensions and leg curls, and we used to do force reps. So you've done your reps, you've repped out, drop the weights, you can't possibly do any more, and there's somebody pushing you to just carry on. And the feeling I used to get then is the feeling I get on this, about 5 in. So it's a bit like getting forced reps, getting forced to continue here when the muscles have fatigued you. I'm not used to this type of working out, so my muscles will fatigue quite quickly because that's just me, always has been. But yeah, this is definitely harder than weights, 100%. And this is a piece of kit I used to laugh at when I was about 12, simply because I didn't understand it, yeah. And I remember why. I wish I'd have picked all this old school pieces of kit when I was young, yeah, not when I'm old. People really know what they're doing when they've got one of these. Yeah, and I've been looking at some of the physiques of some of the people that use this, and they are like Hulk, yeah. And some of them, this is all they use, or mainly all they use. It's just a shame that things like this just didn't, you know, stay in the market. They just got out-competed, unfortunately, which is a real shame. Breathe in. Wrong hand. Out. Right, so this next exercise is classed as an advanced movement. So I don't even know if I should be doing it. And I'm sorry if you can't see me, but I'm laid on the floor and I'm basically doing a Superman with the isokinator in front like that. Yeah, and then you got to hold it for 3 seconds. You got to do 10 of them. I'm not holding my breath because I can already tell that I probably won't be able to do these. Right, so on the floor, pull up. 3 seconds down. Right, I don't know how many I did there, but I'm going to leave that one there, yeah. That is a really advanced movement, but it does triceps all the way down your back, backs of your legs, pretty much everywhere down back of your body, yeah. I'm going to build up to that one. I'm going to do 1 set of that. Next time I'm going to do 2, then 3, then start putting weight on, yeah. My old knackered body's not ready for that one yet. It could be, but I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing it, yeah. That is a difficult exercise. It is an advanced exercise, that one, yeah. It's not for an old fogey like me. But I haven't finished yet. I've done the isokinator. I've done the top exercises, the top 7 that isokinator recommend. I'm going to stick with them for 90 days. See how far up this scale I can get doing them. See how strong I can get, yeah. Concentrating on one thing. But it's not over yet. I've got to get the bullworker out and do 7 bullworker exercises, and I'm going to pit these 2 together, same day training, yeah, and just see what happens, yeah. And I've got a good feeling about it, to be fair. I've got a really good feeling about it. So now I've got the bullworker classic, starting on the easy spring, and it's just 1 set of each on the bullworker. So squeeze this in front as far as I can and hold for 7 seconds. Obviously it's all the way down because it's a light spring. Now, if you notice, I held it for 7 breaths, yeah, And that's what I'm going to do all the time, because you can never confuse that then. It'll always be the same count. It's probably about 10 seconds. Next exercise on the bullworker. Squeeze up, obviously right to bottom because it's an easy spring. 7 seconds. Seven, easy. Not so easy with the poly arm. Seven seconds. Yeah, when I lift with that poly arm, it feels like me bone in my shoulder just getting ripped out of that shoulder, yeah, and pressing on a nerve up there. It really is wobbling about in there like I don't know what, yeah. And I've got a funny feeling when they do this scan, it's an operation. Yeah, because it's just not held in place anymore. I can physically feel it. One day it's in, next day it's out. Anyway, right. Next exercise, the archer. 7 seconds to the left. Seven seconds to the right. Seven. Now, I did it the exact way that David Prowse is doing it in that picture. I know some people will probably say I should be doing this, but I'm doing it the exact way he pictured it in. Right, so the next one is this one, everybody's favourite. Swap arms. Seven. The next one. So we're squeezing these two straps. I might struggle with this one. Next one, above the head. Definitely going to struggle with this one today. Seven. Oh, I must get that counting right to be fair. Right, next one. At the feet. Press down. All I can say is, I'm glad I started with the easy spring, yeah, because after that isokinator, I'm whacked, yeah, and I'll really feel that in the morning. Listen, it's too cold to get these out, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to keep them warm and leave them in, yeah, but that was brilliant. Right, so now what I do, I did every exercise apart from the last one with the 10 kilos. So every exercise apart from the last one now goes up a notch, and the next stage there is, I don't know if it's 11 or 15, but it goes up one stage, yeah. I'm just going to put it up, there's little notches on there. I'm just going to put it up a notch at a time. Not going to get greedy. I'm just going to put it up a notch at a time and see where I get to, you. You know, I could start further up on some exercises, but listen, I'm a newbie. I'm brand new at this, I don't want to get hurt. And it's the same with this. We've got 90 days. I'm sure that it's going to get harder within that 90 days, so there's no rush, yeah. Whenever you start a program, people, right, and yeah, especially if you've never used a piece of kit before in your life, always start at the bottom. Always. It's just the safest piece of advice I can give you, yeah. Even if you can do the exercise, yeah, start at the bottom, learn to do it correctly, then when you can do it correctly, start to move up, yeah, because bad habits creep up with you. So if you pulling the full force of this and you've got it right to the top and you're in bad habits, you're going to get injured. Yeah, and trust me, I know all about that. Got a lifetime of injuries from just acting just the way I've told you not to, yeah, with the weights. Running before you can walk, that's the only advice I can give. Walk before you can run, yeah, not the other way around. Right, so I'm off because I really thought that you can see. I don't need to take shirt off, you can see the pump, yeah, it's absolutely massive to be fair. I got a right shock, yeah. Keep training.